Sunny Side Up with Adam and Kim. And on the line, we have guest Louise Cote. She is the president of Circle Private Club. It's a dating site for 35-year-old people and over. What's different about your site than all the other dating sites out there?
Well, first of all, it's a fully bilingual site. Most of the sites will have only the French side or the English side. Mm-hmm. That's one thing. It's international, which is a bit different. And it's also specifically for people 35 and over. And
Why?
I think it really makes a big difference.
Why is it 35 and over, though?
Why I picked 35?
Yeah, like if someone is in their 20s, would they not be able to join?
No, because we set it up in the way that, when you enter your date of birth, you cannot enter if you're not born, past a certain date. So,
okay.
And we really wanted to make it specifically for that age group because we have men, that are, let's say, 50, 55. They don't want to be approached by this 18-year-old.
Yes, those poor wounded men.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. Have you seen a spike in users? Because Valentine's Day is approaching.
Yes.
So have you seen more people join your website?
Yes, absolutely. More people join before Christmas, before the holidays, before anything emotional, And people don't want to spend Valentine's Day for the rest of their life by themselves. So
That's definitely true.
Yeah, they try to help themselves a bit, yeah.
What's the biggest mistake that people make when they date online? Because people are always trying to date online, but what's the biggest mistake people make when they make a profile?
First of all, by not putting a picture, If you don't put a picture, it tells people either that you're could be ugly, or that you're trying to hide. And if you're trying to hide, that means that the seriousness of your approach is put in jeopardy. You know what I mean? Like if you put your picture and you fill in your profile properly and you write the details that you're supposed to write, it tells everybody, okay, here I am. I'm true. This is me, and like it or not, this is it. And I think by not putting on a nice photograph of yourself is a big mistake. Or if you take a picture of yourself with a webcam, it's a big one too.
You decided to create the Circle because of your own heartaches and stuff in your past. So will you be a user of the site?
I am a user of the site.
Ah.
Of course I am a user of the site.
And has it been successful at all?
Well, for me, there are some good people out there. I really, truly believe that there's so many people that are single and that are nice, decent, intelligent people.
You said that the site is international, so do you get people from around the world who visit and join?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's people, actually, right now there's 17% of the members that are coming from Europe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So obviously we're talking the States too and everything, and it doesn't mean that somebody from Paris wants to match somebody from Montreal. That's possible, but it's like Facebook. Like Facebook, you can use it with your own friends in your own area. That's the same thing. So there's people in Europe that use it for their own circle of people they want to meet. It's like a tool. It's a tool.
And we've seen a lot more of these dating websites pop up. Do you think it's the future of dating? Do you think there's no more meeting at parties or through friends? Like, this is the new way to find someone?
Well, I think it's one of the ways. It cannot be the absolute one way because people travel. People, it's expensive to go out also, right? Just think about it. You can easily spend, $50, $60, $70 in one night and coming back home and thinking, I spent the whole evening at the bar. I didn't meet anybody. You can spend way less money online, and, and chat with a whole bunch of people, and then decide who you want to go out with.
Have many members of your site found love? Like, are there those stories that people we met on Circle and now we're happily ever after?
Well, the site has been online since August 15th. Okay. So right now I don't have any stories, any room on the site so far for people to tell me.
Okay.
I'm hoping that they are because sometimes when they deactivate their profile, they have to click why they're deactivating, and they tell me I met somebody online.
Oh.
But they don't they don't write to me and send me pictures of the kids.
Well, not yet, because like you said,
yet,
it's just been around since August. So
exactly, so it's coming.
Do you think people are looking more for marriage or a long-term relationship, or people are just looking for like a quick meet and see where it goes, or are people like going in with like the commitment in mind?
I think you have all kinds. You have the people that are looking for the commitment of a 24-hour thing, and you have others that are really, truly looking for long-time love. And the approach is always, well, we'll see what happens. so many people that are lonely, that are by themselves. They are looking to find a long-term relationship, but they might not always say it up front, or they might think, you know what, I'm not ready for this long-term thing, but I'm ready to date.
And what do you tell people who are scared to go on a blind date because you don't know what this person looks like? So this person could be like the worst person you've ever seen in your life, or it could be the Prince Charming or the Princess Charming, I guess.
Yes.
So what do you tell people who are nervous about that aspect?
I think the key is to keep it short. Go for coffee. If the person is that bad, have a cappuccino. Because you don't want to, plan this day of skiing, and you don't want to. Do not do that. Just make it short, and for the first meeting, it's very, very important.
And who should pay on the first date? Because it's always, should it be the man or the woman, or should they split? How should it go the first date?
For coffee?
Yes. Well, no, sometimes that's very important. That can make the difference in a long-term relationship if the man takes the first step.
You know what? I really do believe that, if you're going out for coffee and the man picks up the tab for the coffee, it's really not a problem. I think men have to, have to be men and have to do their job. and really, like, if, for instance, you invite me for coffee at whatever place, it's because you know you can afford it.
Okay.
If you invite me for dinner at La Queue de Cheval, it's because you know you can afford it. If you can afford it, therefore, you might as well pay for it.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just a nice thing, a nice gesture,
Especially if you're the one initiating the meeting. If you're the one asking the person out, then clearly you're the one who's paying because you're not suggesting to go somewhere else.
No, exactly.
But if it's a dinner the first time, do you think the people should split?
Well, I have my own opinion on these things. I think really if the man invites and if he chooses the place, then I think he should pay.
So let's say you're going on a first date and the guy says, this was a great date, it's going so well, so we're splitting the bill. Would that be a big turnoff?
For me, yeah.
Okay, so he'd be like, gone.
I'm thinking, you're losing miles here.
You're out of here.
If you see that the woman, cannot find her wallet, then maybe it's a hint you should be paying.
Right.
So the site boasts that yours is the only site in the world to integrate a Twitter-style micro-blogging service. So how is this more beneficial for users to get to know each other?
Well, let's put it this way. The profile that you write is static, okay? You write your profile, you put on your picture. You're not going to change your picture every day. That's static. The Facebook, the Twitter aspect of it, so the microblogging, allows you to go in every day or every second day and add something. So let's say, for instance, you just went to see the movie Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go in and say, just saw the movie Avatar, thought it was great. So if I'm interested in you, and I look at your profile, I can approach you with that line and say, instead of saying, oh, you look good, I could say, you know what, I went to see that movie too, I thought it was great, I would go again, would you come with me?
Oh, very smart.
You know what I mean? If you're right, you just, you just went for a 30-kilometer run, you go, oh my God, this person is a runner,
And in shape.
And in shape, exactly. So it just brings your profile to a different level, and it's live.
Mm-hmm.
It's live, and it allows people to see who you are in a different way.
Well, Louise, we want to thank you so much for joining us here, and we wish you a happy Valentine's Day.
Well, same to you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I met a man quite like you.